Okay, time for a little myth busting. So, people in the last video were telling me maybe these corners are ground down. I will show you they are not. I will quickly turn my flash on. You can see some are not as good as others, but if I want to show you what ground down is, give me 1 second. I guess while I'm taking this off too, I will note that this engine here is a lot older than that one is, but it still should work for the point I'm trying to get across. Alrighty, got the pull start off. Now, voila, this is true ground down. This is like as ground down as it gets. And I will say, believe it or not, I still use this nut to turn this engine over because I refuse to get a new one since this one still technically works. But this is true ground down. I will now put them side by side. Now this one is a bit smaller than this one here because I think this is a slightly bigger crankshaft by a couple millimeters. You know, also the varying, years here. But you can see the ground, where the parts are ground. See where that kind of more faded part right in the middle there? That is what that is. And you can see the shiny, more chromy parts are where it's ground down. That is true ground down. Now, that's not the only point I wanted to get across in this little video. Point 2. This, I believe, can use a 21 mil or a 13/16. I believe it fits another too, but I want to show you here. This is the one from the last video, the one that went kind of viral. This one is a 13/16 made in Taiwan. Chrome vanadium, whatever the heck the name of it is. Pretty much the same thing as that. It is the same thing, but here. So you can see, no play. I will go all the way around here. Now, I'm not trying to get this to attract people of negativity. I'm just trying to get this point across to maybe shed some light on the situation here, because the comments seem to be in a bit of a frenzy. Frenzy? That's not the right word. Confusion? There we go. But point being, doesn't move. Like there's no movement at all. Now, let's set that there. And yes, I did just cut myself. Ouch. Don't do that. It hurts. Anyways, this nut here, I chose this nut, or this nut, holy crap, this socket here. See in there? It is an old spark plug socket, but I am going to use it to spin this engine over for one reason in particular. Now, first, let me turn the gosh darn flash off. 13/16, 21 mil. I don't know why it says both, because they're technically different, but in. Now, look at the play. Now, it may be the fact that this one is for a spark plug, and that is an impact socket, and their materials are slightly different, but that confuses me a bit. That definitely doesn't really help the situation. It kind of makes it more confusing now that I talk about it, but point being, these two are the same thing. And I don't understand. I guess the comments can go to war about what to do here. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to watch and sit back and watch all the chaos myself. But I guess that's all I wanted to get across here in this little video. Just wanted to show you that. Like, that's true ground down, and this is Not even close. There's a major difference here. But yeah, thanks for watching this.